we're going to look at a one-piece hood pattern, and referring back to the measurements, 15 centimetres from the top of the head down to the dip of the neck is approximately 15 centimetres in these half scale measurements. It's easier than the previous video with the two-piece hood, and it uses quite a smart technique, and there's variations on this, but this is the simplest one. So this is what the pattern looks like in pink, and that's how I kind of got there. So let's look again at how I got there. So we've got the front block, and I've added a button or a centre front opening extension on this, which is about 1 centimetre. Don't need to do it for this method, but we do always have to be aware of having a big enough neckline to get the head through. So I have added that on, presuming we're going to put a button stand in for this one, because it could be for a coat. So I've got that, could be that, and on the block you will see that I've got the chest line, and I've just done a guideline up at 90 degrees from the chest line. Guideline's just to help me with the next stage. So just bring that up at 90 degrees. And take the back block here. I'm going to flip it. I've got my chest line and I've got my guideline again, just like on the front. And I'm going to bring that up so that the guidelines are running through into each other. Just check that. So we've got that. And then the next thing I'm going to do is just draw in the back neckline, like that. So I can remove this. And then I have 90 degrees there. So from the edge of the button stand, we can measure up about 15 centimetres, which is this measurement, and we can then square this off. So that gives us the beginning of the basic shape of the hood. And if we bring back in the pattern from the two-piece process, we would want to put some kind of curve in here as well. That might be about 3 centimetres in. So we get a curve to the top of the hood. And what I might want to do with this method, this type of hood, is bring it with a bit of an angle there, and maybe even consider just putting in a bit of an angle coming out. We could adapt this further, and we could think about bringing a bit of shape on the back. This kind of hood would benefit from darting in it to make it fit more around the head, but this is the most simplest method of doing this. It's so simple that people, when they're doing the most basic hood, will do this, and instead of curving it, they will often bring it into a pointed hood for something like a Little Red Riding Coat shape. So this is the simplest one. It will probably be very big when you make it up. Again, you would need to think about channels, facings, and we could also apply this method where we put a panel into it as well. But looking here at this cleaner image now, it's just really simple.